This is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Larry Livingston.
And I'm Nikki Mohan. Here's a look at your top stories today. A woman in the hospital after a car slammed into her bedroom in North Miami Beach while she was sleeping overnight. This happened at the corner of Northeast 8th Avenue and 160th Terrace. The woman became trapped beneath the rubble. We're told she suffered injuries to her neck and foot. At last word, police were still searching for the driver who took off running. A charter plane headed to Santa Clara, Cuba, had to return to Miami International Airport because of a possible mechanical issue. An airport spokesperson says that Swift Air Flight 730 had 135 people on board. It landed safely, and passengers had to be bused back to the terminal. They'll be placed on another flight.
An 18-year-old is in critical condition after being shot in the chest while sitting in a parked SUV at Tropical Park in Miami-Dade. At last check, police were searching for the shooter, who's considered armed and dangerous. A woman who's also 18 was sitting in the driver's seat. The police scene was limited to Southwest 82nd Avenue, that's opposite Santa's Enchanted Forest, which remained open.
A tragic boat accident in an upscale Lighthouse Point neighborhood. It happened on Friday night at Northeast 27th Street. We're told the victim, a young father, was trying to get his boat into the water off of his floating dock when the boat lunged forward, knocking him into the water. The medical examiner will determine the exact cause of death.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
That does it for us right now. Remember, as breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
All you have to do is head over to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates. Take care.